Hi there. So I have been busy building my own Roblox game, and it's taken me a little while, but it's something I've always wanted to do is build a Roblox game. I'm not a proper Roblox developer, so I'm not a scripter, but I have got the design and the ideas of kind of like what I wanted to achieve. So what I started with was an Obby to get as a first go at a game. I might probably do some more games in the future. And this is as far as I got so far. So it's penguin themed because this is basically dedicated to one of my sons. One of my sons loves penguins. This is a game for him. So I'll build one for him and probably one for my other kids at some point. But yeah, so what I did was I started building this island. And I thought, well, this is going to be great. I'm going to build an obby. I'll get you to find the fish. So it's a little extra thing to do. But then I got to this stage. I got to about this mountain. I thought, how the hell do you build obbies? I didn't have a clue what to do. So what I did is I went onto Fiverr and I got a developer. And what he did was built the rest of this for me. So this whole circular bit is what he did. And obviously I paid him for his services. And he did a good job. You know, I do like this. This is a really good obby. It was a little bit rough around the edges when he gave it to me. It wasn't exactly how I wanted it. So I've made a few changes since. Like some of these blocks have changed from. Well, if you look at this, you think this is like ice. You know, this block here. But if you look here, it says material is rubber. Okay, but what? This is like a frozen themed obby. So what I did was I changed some of these blocks to ice, so that actually be slippery as well. And then in order to make it slippery, you've got to do your custom physical properties and change like friction and that type of thing to make it slippery. So yeah, so I've spent a lot of my time editing this and adding a few extra little things, little Easter eggs. Like I put this little guy in here saying come in for a cup of tea, and there's a little fish hiding in there. And the aim of it is really to find 25 fish on the map. There are 25 fish in there, and beat the obby if you can. So I'm happy with it so far, but what I need really is some feedback. And I've had a few people play the game already, some friends, family, that type of thing, but it's not really been picked up yet. So I want to get some feedback from people to say, yeah, I like this, or you could change that, or that type of thing. Let's play it, and then I'll show you how it works. So let's click play. This is a cool tune. I like the tune on this game. But yeah, so I started off with these dancing penguins, this little guy that wanders around to give a bit of movement. So these are the people that have played it so far. So thank you guys for playing it for as much as you have. Let's mute it first, Shazam. So you can mute the music if you don't want to listen to that. The idea is to run around. Hello, little penguin. Oh no, oh, hang on, look, I've got a problem there already. See little red blobbies? That means I'm colliding with something. And I can't go this way. That's interesting. Okay, that's something I need to fix. So what that's going to be is one of these blocks, let's stop playing, has got some sort of... La la la, I'll show you what it is if I get there. So one of these snowy things, these icebergs, is probably set as a block rather than... Let's have a look, shall we? Iceberg. A box, yeah, box rather than, we're going to change it to precise. Now, I normally don't like doing precise or default because they are the ones that slow the game down, but this is a pretty light game. It's not, I'm too hairy about it. So if I change that one, I'll change, that one's on convex already, so it's probably that one that was stopping me, because what that would do is then it would look at this, see the line underneath, it's then saying, you can't walk this way because this is shaped as a block, a box. In which case then you can't walk that way. So that should fix it. What I've just done there, just changing that. What was it again? It's down there again. Oh, you are the collision fidelity. That's it. So yeah, so the ones that take up the most resources are default and precise, because that allows you to really walk over every edge of the object. If you set it as box, it doesn't take up so much memory, so the game can load a bit better, but that should have fixed that one. Should we try it again? See if I fixed it? I'll eat my own words in a minute, and I better do it. Right. Hello, fish. Hello, guys. Now I can walk over it. So it was that stopping me. Hello. So what you can do is you can go in, pick up the little fishies. You can click on these.
Yum.
So you've got clickables. That was quite cool. I worked a lot of this stuff. I'm working out myself. Okay, chill with the music. A lot of this stuff I've been working at my own speed. You know, my own. I've got a background of web developing and a little bit of like PHP coding and HTML coding, that type of thing. So the Lua script is very similar to that. So it wasn't been too difficult for me to pick this up. Like I said, I've not been in any courses. I've not learnt from anyone. I've just been looking at this script and thinking, how does that work? Like this option of clicking on this.
Yum.
You know, it's handled by a click script and also the sound and the object, and that's what makes that work. So I thought I'd dot these around. Oh, hello! We've got another little thing stopping me. Look, got something else stopping me. I've got another block that is not too happy. See, I've got things to fix and stop you. What's happening now, guys? Which one of you is causing me grief? Is it you? Mesh part? Have a look at you. Yeah, it's you, isn't it? Precise. Right, I'm changing a lot of these. That's precise. That should be okay. This one is precise. That one's okay. That one's okay. Okay, we're going to check all of these for now. Precise, yeah. That one's okay. That's okay. That's box. That's probably going to cause me grief. Let's change that one. This one down here. There's one with the fishy, the guy on it, the little penguiny. What are you saying, Snow? You are a box again. I'm going to change you to precise and you. Well, I don't want to change too many of these because it's going to slow down the loading of the game. But like I said, this isn't a intense, heavy game. It's not got a lot of things to load. It's only the two functions, really. It's the picking up the fish function and the checkpoint system that the main things that run this game. Right, let's go again. All right, chill. I do like that music though. I found that was a free music I found on the audio and the free stuff you can grab. So that was a nice find because it fitted the game quite well. All right, that's actually the Titanic over there. It doesn't really fit this theme because the Titanic obviously never came to the Antarctic. I like this guy here. Don't touch my fish, and if you touch it,
Yummy.
It's your fish, isn't it, mate? That's right. Like I said, I've had two other developers. I have one developer that made the, both on Fiverr, one developer that made the Obby for me, and another developer that I hired because the game was running really slow, and I didn't know why. And I asked him, and there was another thing. It's when you died, your inventory bar disappeared, which also isn't fixed because the reward 4, that's actually a jetpack. If you jump in the water and die, that inventory bar disappeared at the bottom. Now that guy fixed it for me, which was great. He also fixed some of the server errors that you get in Roblox Creator. So he fixed some of those for me and basically improved the game for me. But he couldn't figure out why the game was loading slow. So I did my own investigations. So what you do is you go up to, stop this a minute, and I'll show you what happens. If you've got any reason why you think the game is a bit wonky, if you go to test and then debug error and click this on, when you run it, it'll run it as like in a live mode, and it'll tell you if there's anything broken or anything dodgy with it. Now, I had that. I had the first developer, he added a plugin called HD Admin. And what he didn't know was that it was dodgy. So I'll probably tell him at some point and say, look, mate, don't do that on any other games because that HD Admin, it basically added some really dodgy script. And that script was trying to look at a website, which was, well, I can't remember what it was called now. It was called, have I got it down there? Yeah, no, it wasn't any of these. So these are some of the errors that I've had. It wasn't any of this. It was this one, and it added in this one, vp.xonliner.watf. Now that, if you actually click on that, is a malicious website. And if you actually go to that, it will try and download some viruses on your machines, which you really don't want. So I I had to figure out why it was inserting this. And in the end, I found out, cheeky little thing, it hid it in my files. So in my files on the right, I had 2 extra folders, along with that HD admin folder, which I deleted. I got rid of that. I had 2 extra folders in here called Models 1 and Models 2. And that, well, you'd think it would be normal, wouldn't you? You probably wouldn't spot it, but they did that on purpose. Those contained the scripts that injected that into your running of the game, in which case my games took ages to load because it was trying to figure out, where are you taking me, dodgy place? So I figured that out via the debug, like I said, via Googling that guy who basically kind of set me in the right direction. And then I found the dodgy script myself. Right, let's play again. So a bit of investigation that took. It took a little bit of investigation. How you doing, penguins? Don't touch the water. Yeah, the water's got like a kill script in it. So obviously when you die, you get that. I've added in some hidden... I'm going to add some more... Alright, music. Chill. I'm going to add in some more... good luck. I'm going to add some more like positivity penguins. I need to do more testing. Make this a little bit more difficult to play, maybe. I don't know if the difficulty level is about right. I'm not sure, but let's play the game, and then we'll see what you think. But it'd be good if you guys could jump on the game yourself and then give me some feedback, maybe in the comments. Like say you should add this, or you could add that. I did have one. Hello, Pingu. I added him in there, just a little guy, little Easter egg. Oh, freak. Okay, that works. That's it. That was just a test. At least the checkpoint system still works. That's handy. All right. Ooh, that's a little bit of a jump, that one. I'm not sure if people are going to like that. I might have to make that one a little bit easier. But for now, we'll stick with the difficulty as it is. Okay, let's go through this whole obby, and then we'll see what you think. So I've tried to add in a bit of personality to this as well, because the developer didn't really had like the basics in, the functionality, the trees, the things that work well. But it's games like this, you want to add in your own bit of personality to it, make it really your own. So I'm going to be adding in a few more things. And one thing I don't like at the moment is these floating is it stalagmites or stalactites? One of them. They're floating. See what I mean? They're not joined to anything. This is the only area in the game that I'm really not happy with. So it's not realistic. They're just like floating midair. I know this is an obby. It doesn't have to be perfect. But the rest of the game is right. It's the physics are right. But those floating platforms, I'm not sure about that yet. I might fiddle with that. Hello, mate. Come have a cup of tea. Come here for a cup of tea. I'll come in for your fish.
Yum.
And I'll nick your other fish too. See you later, mate. But yeah, the developer added these lamps, and he just shoved it over here and one over there. And I thought, that's not good. It's not neat enough. So I neatened that up by adding them at the bottom of the handrails of the bridge. But overall, he's done a good job of it. You know what I mean? I'll leave a link to his profile, Fiverr profile in the description. Whee! I like that little slide. Yeah, so he's done a good job. But it was just that HD admin thing that he added in, which was a virus. And I guess that he didn't know, because I might think he did that on purpose. Right, there we go. I added in some of these guys, like a couple of extra penguins, because some of the difficulty, when I tested it, I don't know why developers sometimes build the game and don't test it thoroughly. It's like this area here. I'm a little cat, right? And some obbies I literally can't reach. So this one, I could not jump up at all. I could not get on it. Couldn't get on this tree. I couldn't do anything. So I added in this penguin here. At least you can get up the freaking thing. So that's like little testing things which you can iron out through like thorough testing, basing it on your character models, that type of thing. But I want more of these guys. You're doing so well. Keep going. I want more positivity penguins. All right, let's keep going through the obby. We're at stage 13 of 50. So far, some of these things like that was just like, I don't know, it's squares on the floor. It's a thing, but it's not really penguin themed. It's things on the floor. Oh, the guy did come back to me and he said, do you want another 50 stages? And I thought, for the same price again, I thought, I don't know, I don't want this to be too long because it'll get really boring. So I said no to that for now, but I might do that sometime in the future. I've got a speed coil. Fishy. Like some of these things, like you might not think, oh, it's going to kill me, but actually, if you fall off these ledges, it will kill you. So maybe I should make that a bit more obvious. It will kill you. I like the slidey ladders. It gives you a bit of dare. Oh, I'm going to fall off. That's okay. And I made some of this, like the guy just put we couldn't even get past there, but I made this a bit slippery, so it's not going to fall off that. But it's I thought I'd make that a bit more interesting. Right, next one. And also he set all these blocks, all these snow boulders as a box, so that you couldn't even make these jumps. So there was just little things that he didn't finish up, which I've gone ahead and fixed, and made this game my own. But I think I quite enjoy it. Now this is the hardest bit of the game, which is why I added in this guy as a little bit of a climb up the branches. So you need a little bit of skill to climb. Oh, and the same skill I haven't got. Jump on the branch and this one, and then that one, and this one, and then go that one. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, yeah. I was going to oop at some point. I almost did it in one go, didn't I? That was almost class. All right, come on. You've got to have some difficult parts. Oops. Otherwise, if it's too easy, you'll be like, nah, there's no challenge to that. But then some people might just get a bit annoyed with this bit and think, oh, I can't do it, and then give up. That's like me. Oh, come on. Come on, Penguin. You climb up the branches, he said. Right, let's do it. Come on, we can do it this time. Like I said, I'm not a master at these games. Oh, lower, lower. Oh, come on, 2 more. 1, 2. Oh, we did it. Woohoo! God, that was embarrassing. Can't do my own game. All right. Let's keep going around. Don't touch the boulders. Always that happens. This is just testing, you see. I'm not really dying on purpose. It's just purely to show you how the game works, All right, let's keep going. Go around here. And like this bit here, you couldn't actually get up this rope, without falling off. So I've changed it so you can actually just walk up it, or you can hop up it however you want to do it. But it was impossible to get up there before. Now these very meh penguins, they're very angry, aren't they? I don't know why I put the angry penguins in, but whoa, freak. Let's go on, guys, quick. This is slippery. This is the only moving parts in the game, these spinning traps of doom. So that's okay. And again, he put this checkpoint underneath this, so when you died and respawned, it hit you again, which was never good because you couldn't actually get up. Just little things I had to iron out and improve and just make the game my own, and that's what you do with these games. And I'm happy with it so far. Hello, meh. I might put a sign on a couple of them just saying meh. Like this, what is this meant to be? Just some shiny, squarey bits. Not really interesting. One of the last developer actually broke this. He broke this function. And the first developer didn't set this for long enough, this boulder. It's supposed to he had it disappearing after 6 seconds, so it disappeared here. When I set it to 8 seconds, it disappeared there. So at least it works properly now. But this hasn't got really any threat to it. You can literally just hug the left wall and not get hurt. But never mind. I've seen some other obbies where they've rounded the walls and made it a bit more difficult. But I don't want this to be stupidly difficult. It'd just be too boring. Right, let's keep going. Hop, hop. This one. Now, the only thing I've got one of these walls, which I can't climb up properly. That one's okay. This one sometimes causes me grief. It's done it again, look. What am I stuck on? There's something above my head that I'm stuck on. I don't know what it is. I made it over there, but there's something in the middle of that. I'm going to have to check that out. These are okay. But it was just that second one. There's something in the middle of it. I'll check that out in a minute, see what the problem is. All right, let's keep going. Right, stage 34. We got 15 of 25 fish. Do you know what? I've probably forgotten some of the fish. I've missed some. See, not even I know about all the secrets of this game. All right, this... I put a little slider bit there. Again, what the hell are these things? These random ribbon things. What are that? How is that penguin related? I don't know. It's what the developer did. It's what he added in. He thought that would be good. So that's fine. These are just squares, which is fine. And then this, some random presents. And what are these? Reefs? I'm not sure about this one. How's that penguin related? It's starting to get in the realms of Christmas now. Alright, how are we doing for fish? 17 and 25. Now this doesn't really do anything yet. Because I can jump between them. It doesn't hurt me. So that's no threat. So I need to fix that as well. Right, there's another fish under here. I should grab you. Oh, I'm sliding off. See, look, that's scary dairy. Okay, jump up here. Go to the next place. Okay. 40 of 50. That's cool. Oh, well, careful. Now, this one, you need to know the right order to go in. Because if you go the wrong one like this, you get oofed. It's the typical invisible bridges of doom. So this is, you go to this one. And then you go to the right one. And then you're okay. I've told you the secret now. I like this one. Give me a hug. Okay, have a hug. You get mushed. That's no good, is it? But he tricked you. And yeah, you tricked him. I made this super slippery, so it's a lot more difficult to get across this area. Ugh. I'm adding a few more little final touches to the game. Just to give it a bit more personality. Look, I had another... Freaking hell, he's disappeared. I had another cat owly malowly thingy. It's gone now. Sometimes I get random stuff in this game where things just disappear. Oops. Don't touch the branches, they kill you. Assets just disappear. Like my fish down there with the fishing rod. Sometimes the fishing rod disappears. Alright, let's test this last bit. How many fish have I got? 20 of 25. Where the freak have all the fish gone? Whoa, freaking hell. Jump up on this one. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. And across the pole of doom. This sometimes gives me grief. I don't know why. But like that. I was on the freaking box. I was on the bloody box, mate. Look, I'm on the box. I'm still on the box. But you go like slightly off the side, it kills you. Right, there's another fish. Right, now you got to pick which one's it going to be. Which pole's it going to be? Which kind of pole's it going to be? This one? It's this one. The other two will send you to your doom. Right, I've got fish 21 of 25. I know there's 2 more fish up here, so I've missed a couple. See, even I've missed them. The only thing is this end area. That's the only thing which I'm not too sure about right now, because it doesn't really give you any reward. You know, I've got this is set as a block as well. I'll change that to a different fidelity in a second. You did it. You're so proud of you. But this, like, paint yourself. Doesn't do anything. Does nothing. Look, there you go. 23 fish. 25. The only thing that does work, and this is what the developer added. He added these in. Fine, fair enough. Look, I can have that weird hat on. But then what's this do? Whoa. It did something bad. Look, and that's where I didn't even think it was going to do this. I didn't have the I had that running. It didn't work. And look, untouched part, something, and then it was supposed to do something. So that's completely died. Touch not a valid member of backpack. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what that is. Let's stop that. And we'll go back to the game. So that tells you that thing at the end just does not do anything. Let's go back to here again. Never. But that's like where the debug thing really helps. It's just figuring out what went wrong. So like I said, I don't know what to do with the last section of this, because it's really not interesting enough. And I like it when you gives you a major reward. I like this one, total time play, because sometimes people like to, become the best, and they get their little avatar always running around there. But I don't know. This obviously breaks the game, whatever it's meant to do, and this just freaking doesn't work. The store items work, the gifts do, because you get like free gifts, so that's cool. I'm happy with that. Even though I'd rather people bought the gifts, because then I'd actually earn Robux. And any Robux I get from this game, I'm just going to send straight to my son. So he earns Robux from this game. The only other thing I want to fiddle with is probably this ship, the Titanic. It had some functionality. it's like lifeboat, not setup. I think it actually works the lifeboat to move because you can see like the outline of the I don't know, the drop-in system there. Look, that seems to like move that way and they probably drop. So I bet this probably works in some sort of functionality or some way. There's other things too, like you can't actually go in here. Why have they blocked this off so you actually can't go in and steer the ship? You want to walk in here, don't you? But they've stopped you from even walking into that. I don't know why. It's whoever designed this, and it's made up of squillions of different individual parts. You know, they've spent a lot of time making this thing, and they're giving it to you for free, so I'm not going to complain. But that's how I've got so far. That's as far as I've got, and Mr. Whale there as well. So I'd be interested to see, you know, if you guys can play this. Let me know what you think. What can I do to make this better, apart from the end area, which is rubbish? And again, my skills are limited. I don't know. I probably won't know how to make things, but one of my sons says maybe you can have pets, like a pet system. Maybe you can have pets to run faster, jump higher, that type of thing. But I don't know how useful that's going to be. I mean, this is just an obby right now. You do get a jump pack quite quickly, so you can fly around the map. So I might add some like hidden Easter eggs, that type of thing. But what I am going to do, they both disappeared. I have one on top of this tree as well, is add those in first, because that's freaking annoying. Where are they gone? I had two little... Have they been deleted, like as an asset? I had like I think it was an owl something. It was a brain rot owl. What was he called? Meow? I think it was Meow. Was it Meow? Yes, it was you, Mr. Meowly. Mr. Miyagi. Look how small he is. Oh, he's just a little baby one. I don't want a baby one. I want a big Meowly. Can I make him bigger? Meowly, there we go. I want the big Meowlies. That's right, I want the big boys. And you're facing the wrong way, mate. Can you spin around for me? Right, let's rotate him. Rotate him, that's it. That's he's back now. Hello, mate. So I had him sat on this tree. So he could look... Hang on. I've got a freaking bit of snow here too. Where did that come from? That's weird. I'm not going to delete that. I'm going to go Z, 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 Z. Because somehow I picked up a bit of snow at the same time. Right, let's put you back in. No, look what's happened now. Now my water's gone big. I don't like this. Should I do it a different way? Just press plus. I just want to insert him. That's all I'm going to do. Insert. There he is. Why was that so difficult? Pick him up. Can I pick him up? Trying to put him on top of the tree. Look. I like the functions of this game. It's very similar to Unity that I've seen. I've never used Unity, but I've seen some people develop in Unity. All right, we'll try again. Mate, can I scale you now? No? Can I pick you up? What can I actually do with you? Scale. You are being a right pain in my ass, little baby Meowly. I can move. I can't even move him now too. What the freak is happening here? Model. Oh, I wonder if this was something to do with what happened. Because I inserted two of these models and that caused me grief. I wonder if I play this now with that debug on, if I'm actually inserting something malicious. Let's try. Oh, that looks bad. Configuration model. Oh, uh-oh. We got nasties, guys. We got nasties. Oh, no. See, I found something. This one, for some reason, has got... That shouldn't be all of this. Core view system. It should literally just be an asset, a model. We got nasties, guys. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of this. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to delete you. So that explains things. Someone has hidden inside these meows some nasty script. Ooh, and I had two of them in my files before. So that's what it was. Ah, mystery solved. It's actually 2 meows that I entered in. You contain nasties. Oh dear. Right, let's go back. There's a few meowlies, look. But the one I added, this one, why God is something, is nasty. Well, that's no good. Anyway, I'm going to keep fiddling with this game, and we'll get together another time and keep building it. But I'd like to get your feedback. So give me your feedback, and I'd appreciate it. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.